This topic came directly from a clinical discussion I had last week, and the distinction between these two terms that you noticed from the title, code switching and duplicity, struck me hard. Let's define terms before we talk about commonalities and differences. Duplicity is a character trait. It is how somebody is. They're duplicitous. It is almost always considered a bad thing. And as I think about this, it is universally a negative term, and it means doubleness or double dealing. Another term to use to describe this is deceitfulness. You hear the to or the double piece right there in the beginning of the word, the do, in duplicity. Like I said, it is a negative term. No one should ever be called duplicitous, even though our behavior is often duplicitous. Compare this definition of duplicity to that of code switching. This one might be a little less familiar to some of you. It's a term used to describe the alternating between two or more languages. Socially speaking, code switching can refer to alternating between two or more sets of social norms or expectations based on situation. For instance, I might sit up straight in the classroom if I'm a student, but slouch when I'm sitting with my friends watching TV. How you sit is not based so much on fatigue or quality of the furniture, but based on social norms, the things that kind of dictate what's normal and what you should do. I sit up straight in office meetings because it is a more formal setting, and that is a proper mode for sitting in such a formal setting. Watching TV with friends and really any situation that is relational and peer-based is more informal, tolerating or even encouraging slouching. So it is as if how we are sitting can actually signal the relative formality or informality of the situation. And again, the social norms are only one piece of this code switching term. So now, why can someone sit up straight in a class and slouch with friends and not be accused of being duplicitous? Not only that, they can actually be praised for making that distinction, and praised through things like positive attention from teachers and from friends. And it has to do with the purpose of the two terms, among other things. So duplicity is almost always used to deceive or to hide or to get away with something, to cheat or gain without cost. Code switching, on the other hand, is generally an appropriate effort to apply to the norms or social expectations of the situation. Sometimes we switch into functional behaviors, like I was always told, sit up straight so you can hear me. So you sit up straight to gain something else or as a function of your hearing in some magical way. And other times we switch to conform to a set, conform to or set a mood, or otherwise communicate something complex to somebody else. A stern face can signal to a child that they are about to be punished. A relaxed smile can signal your favor to the same child. Code switching seeks the opposite in general of duplicity. If duplicity seeks to hide, code switching seeks to share. So, is a person code switching or are they being duplicitous? Honestly, it can sometimes be tough to know. Add to that the general level of skepticism people in the West have of everything they didn't think up on their own, and it gets even tougher. Hopefully this helps those of you trying to decide if code switching is distinct from duplicity, and hopefully you understand that I believe that it is, or if it's just another crafty psychological term we use to make everyone feel better when their social fidelity seems to be in question or they seem to lack integrity. Thank you for watching.